March 14th, 2022. Now, this always confused me. It's here, it says bankruptcy court. And again, I don't really know what that means, to be honest. I've heard it just recently that the bankruptcy court's the one who handled the opioid thing when Jersey sued. I really don't know what that means. I mean, if I sit in a fathom and I want to build something, I probably could, in theory, but whatever. So the bankruptcy court, there's some kind of sexual allegations. Again, I'm not sure if that's like the same kind of stuff that goes on with the Cuomo thing. I really don't know what they got hidden where, and what takes so long about getting victims compensation. Really, I don't. I mean, I'm not a boy. I'm not a Boy Scout, but my son was once until that route got severed somehow.
A trial is set to begin to determine whether the Boy Scouts of America's proposed reorganization plan should be approved. This comes more than 2 years after the organization filed for bankruptcy protection following 80,000 allegations of child sex abuse. The reorganization includes contributions from the Boy Scouts of America, its 250 local councils, insurance companies, and others, all into a victims' compensation fund of more than $2.6 billion.
Now to Hailey Bieber's serious help.
Now, this is interesting. There's a thread of them. There's bankruptcy court with Boy Scouts. Then it goes into Hailey Bieber's health scare. They say that she had a stroke with a blood clot, which is Justin Bieber's wife. I'm not quite sure if that ties into a very weird incident that I can't really recall at the moment in Canada or on the flight from New York to Canada. That's a health scare. All sorts of different for so many different reasons. And so there's a mention of that. And then the next thread after that is Brady. They mentioned the GOAT, Brady, is back. He's not really retiring, like false alarm kind of a thing. And again, I don't follow football, but I know some people. The three together are really important.
Scare. The model reveals she suffered stroke-like symptoms after a blood clot went to her brain. She is home now and on the mend. ABC's Kaylee Hartung has the story.
Hailey Bieber's recovering at home from one of the scariest moments the model says she's ever been through. The 25-year-old describing how she experienced stroke-like symptoms last Thursday and was taken to the hospital, detailing her medical emergency on Instagram, writing, "They found I had suffered a very small blood clot in my brain, which caused a small lack of oxygen, but my body had passed it on its own, and I recovered completely within a few hours."
Now, this is interesting because this is a thing that's happened a lot in this area. Kathleen McDonald, which is Kathleen Tiafrio, they went to Disney World, I think, and then she got a clot, and then Tiafrio's, like, half their life was spent in Florida while half her brain was taken out, and then she had to go through this extensive, more procedures that, I don't know what to say. It's not mine to comment on, but there is this massive number of victims that, myself included, and there's machine mechanic timing. Not all of it is blood clot strokes where you can't recover, and you definitely don't have to stroke out and go through the amount of health procedures that now somehow this area has built in to distract whatever, and to mislead even that conversation. I mean, the humans really are disgusting. They just are. I have nothing nice to say about them at this point because there's been so many years of neglect, abuse, and lack of care. They leave me like really nothing nice to say about them.
So they're about somewhere between 900,000 to a million strokes.
And this is whatever this is. He is not North American, but yet he's in North America practicing illegal medicine. I mean, that by itself is a malpractice suit. I'm not quite sure why bankruptcy court can't just knock them all off of their pedestal and charge them properly. They're not helping humanity. In fact, they're causing disease by engineered computer science and manipulating the pressure system in the atmosphere, causing disease just so they can come in their white coat and be superheroes while they practice medicine on the unsuspecting. It's really disgusting. I had one look something like this, but had a thing on its head, turban, wrap, whatever. He wanted to he said by my blood results that I had a thyroid disease, that I had hypothyroidism. Can't prove it. He just said it was on Goose's, same thing, that it was on the lab paperwork. Goose has confirmed it, whatever. And then just wanted to sell me a pill a day, so this way I suppose they fund themselves in luxury. And then, which they say the pill that they were giving a day was for thyroid. Then at one point after one of my children, they wanted to give me radiation to drink to kill the thyroid because then it became overactive. First it was underactive, then it became overactive, and they wanted to kill the thyroid by giving me like liquid radiation. What the fuck is wrong with you people? And I said no, because they also said side effects are you can't go near your children for a few days. Yeah, great, thanks. That means that it's not healthy, it's not natural, and you're fucking sick ass, like whatever the fuck you think you are. And so then they still let him practice. How is that even allowable in New York State? I'm just curious. When they already are proven to try to hurt the unsuspecting, why is anybody allowing them to practice medicine at any gate? I'm just curious.
Here in this country, and about 10 to 15% of them are happening in young people. So while it's not as common as if you're much older, it does happen.
Haley said
it happens on a machine. They steal your biological traits or information, and then they stroke you out at will. It's really a disgusting new trend. I don't know why it's so popular and why the law enforcement people don't eradicate the people doing it.
Haley's saying the symptoms hit when she was sitting at breakfast with her husband, Justin, testing positive for COVID-19 a few weeks ago, just after the pair were spotted at the Super Bowl. Bieber forced to postpone a concert during his worldwide tour because of the virus.
Hey, thank you guys so much for coming to this Justice tour.
Over the weekend, Justin posting this photo of the power couple with the caption, "Can't keep this one down." Haley reassuring her fans on Instagram she's doing well, writing, "I'm so grateful and thankful to all the amazing doctors and nurses who took care of me. Thank you to everyone who's reached out with well wishes and concern and for all the support and love." Kaylee Hartung, ABC News, Los Angeles.
The GOAT is not ready to retire after all. Coming up, Tom Brady on his unretirement as he kicks off another run at a Super Bowl championship. And a live look outside. Sam Champion has the exclusive AccuWeather forecast.
It's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza. It's Earth, solar system, Milky Way, universe, galaxy is broken, and it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.